We're seeing a situation here where the government has gone a little out of control and is pushing, the borders of privacy in such a manner and in such a rush and in such a haste that they're making all kinds of other mistakes, as Ritesh was just explaining in detail, as to the kind of ridiculous mistakes that are being made. And as I mentioned also, they actually have the nerve to put out an application which they can't even fix because they're so slipshod, that they're so absolutely irresponsible. This is the first thing you do if you log into your computer is you put a password, and even then your computer will give you a chance to recover. Okay, but global systems don't give you a chance to recover. Please keep this thing carefully, because this is something that impacts billions of people worldwide. These apps are being distributed for billions of people to use, not just Indians. So if you are using the international distribution systems, you are supposed to be responsible and you're supposed to handle these things properly, and they can't. And this is the kind of scenario we have. As I mentioned, that Financial Times guy, coming over here and coming to India and saying, what on earth are these people up to? How are you making a social system designed by people who don't know what social systems are? Who are all young kids coming out of college, okay, on the one hand, and other people, pure entrepreneurs whose vision in life is I, me and myself. They're not social entrepreneurs. They are literally entrepreneurs of the I, me, myself variety. You want examples? My junior in college, Mr. Khosla, who's currently sitting in California, and he's been living in California all these years. Okay? Very well regarded worldwide. One of the founders of Sun Microsystems, one of the basic forward-looking computer companies of the world, no longer in existence today. But this guy was one of the founders. Okay? What case is he embroiled in the USA? He owns a house on a beachfront property, and he's fighting with the residents of this nearby city to prevent them getting access to the beach, which, by the way, the beach is guaranteed public property in the United States. A beachfront only gives you the right to your house. It doesn't give you the right to the beach. The beach is public property. It's clearly understood in the United States, this is the law. He's fighting a case to prevent the public from accessing the beach. This is the kind of man who has funded companies and people working in UIDAI, fraudulently claiming to be volunteers. It turns out that they were being paid by Mr. Khosla's company. They worked in UIDAI for 3 years while being paid by Mr. Khosla's company and earning fat salaries. By the way, US grade salaries, not Indian grade salaries. Because these are people who came from America, came back to India, claiming to work for the public, claiming to be working as volunteers. This is the kind of moral character they have. This is public knowledge. It's nothing that I'm, like inventing or revealing suddenly out. This is all very well publicly known. They have no shame at all to be doing this kind of work.